Good evening, everybody. This is Naveen Ganglani reporting to you for Rappler.com outside the Mall of Asia Arena, where we just witnessed the United States men's basketball team lose their first game of the 2023 FIBA World Cup, dropping 110 to 104 against Lithuania, another team that came in here undefeated and walked out with an unblemished record. Yes, the United States has suffered its first defeat. The favorite to win the FIBA World Cup goes down against a Lithuania team that came in confident and ready to conquer. It was a great effort from Lithuania offensively as they moved the ball well. They were effective. Guys were cutting, guys were moving, outside shots were going in. In fact, Lithuania, which shot 14 of 25 overall from three-point range and 53% from the field, hit their first 9 three-pointers en route to leading 31 to 12 after the first 10 minutes of action. USA was hit with great effective offensive execution, limiting their own offensive prowess, forcing the United States to figure things out, and they resorted to individual talent early on, and that did not work. Now in the second half, the USA came in strong. They came in with defensive intensity. They got stops, but they could not get the lead back. In fact, every time the lead would go down to 4 points, Lithuania had an answer with a big shot, with a big pass, with another offensive rebound. The rebounding department was another area to talk about. Lithuania won in rebounds 43 to 27. A lot of those were on the offensive end for second chance scoring opportunities. Anthony Edwards led the way for USA with 35 points, while Jonas Valanciunas finished with 12 points and 7 boards for Lithuania, which had 7 players score in double figures. Again, it was a great team effort for Lithuania. Now, the quarterfinals for the FIBA World Cup has been set in the final phase. USA will take on Italy, while Serbia will take on Lithuania on September 5. On September 6, Latvia will battle Germany in the first game, followed by Slovenia and Canada, who advanced to the final phase, and they will make their way to Manila to showcase in front of all the fans here. After the contest, Steve Kerr said he won't be able to sleep much tonight after the way his USA team played against Lithuania, but said that it is good for the team to keep improving. He credited Lithuania, calling them brilliant, saying their continuity was on display today, and that his US basketball team has a lot to learn from how they performed today in case they battle Lithuania again in the future, and for a chance to move deep into the final phase of this tournament. Another thing worth noting, Steve Kerr mentioned that Jaren Jackson Jr., the starting center of USA, will have to do a better job managing his foul trouble. Jaren Jackson Jr. picked up 3 quick fouls in the first half of today's game, and his absence on the floor was an issue that Lithuania was able to take advantage of. Austin Reeves was also targeted a few times by the Lithuanian bigger post players, using their strength to back him down and score in the low block. Steve Kerr said he's not worried much about Austin Reeves, and he's sure that Reeves will take this game as a learning lesson to improve moving forward. Lithuania, on the other hand, they were excited. They were happy with how they won, but they want the celebration to be short-lived. Lithuanian head coach Kazis Maksvitis said that Serbia, which will face Lithuania in the quarterfinals, will not be waiting with them, quote-unquote, with flowers. Serbia, led by Bogdan Bogdanovic and Nikola Jovic, 2 NBA players, will be a force to be reckoned with as well. So, what will happen? Heading into the final phase, this was a big game. Lithuania came up big. USA got a lot of lessons to learn from. Did today prove that the USA isn't as unbeatable as many might have thought? Or did today prove that Lithuania should be considered the favorite moving forward? We will find out with more intense basketball action coming up this week. For Rappler, this is Naveen Ganglani. We'll catch you all at the final phase.